What is going on, YouTube? JustinDezzz back with another Hobart Teambuilder Dynasty on NCAA 14. I figured before we show the Big Ten Conference Championship with the big bad Ohio State Buckeyes, I figured I would show you the landscape of college football when it comes to award finalists and all that, since we will be probably getting it into this episode and seeing where we're going to play our bowl game, as well as we don't have really anyone for Walter, Camp, and Maxwell, but Chris Bonner is up for the Chuck Bednarik, I believe it is. He's just been an absolute beast. Nagurski, I don't think we're going to have anyone. O'Brien, yeah. Jimmy Alexander, who murdered us this year, as well. No one but we do have to face McDuffie, so we'll be careful of that. Plitnikoff, Tyler, the only freshman, our first 1,000-yard receiver in school history as well. Mackey, no. Lombardi, maybe? No, I figured not. Best linebacker, Bo's got to be up here. Please give him. No, Bo doesn't get love. Thorpe, yeah. Chris Bonner with 4 interceptions. No punter. And best returner, the freshman Demetrius Cox, up for best returner. Looking quick at the Heisman, Jason Alexander, who he played earlier this year, absolutely killed us. He's up. James Barrett as well. Lance Brewster as well. Robert Gibson and Eric Lewis. So we did lose to Clemson. It kind of makes me feel better that we got blown out by the potential #1 team in the country. Alabama's 9-3 for some reason. Nebraska's 9. So we beat a top 10 team. That makes me feel really, really happy. UCF's pretty good. Marshall's 11-1. We're chilling here at 24, even though. So that's kind of cool. So we could play huge spoilers. Obviously, Ohio State's number 2, so they're projected to go in the BCS National Championship. And as you can see, like, Georgia and Wake Forest is a wild matchup to me. Alabama, like we're projected to face Nick Saban and Alabama in the Capital One Bowl. Like, that's absolutely crazy. Texas and Nebraska, not so crazy. Virginia Tech and Oregon, that's kind of wild. Air Force in the Fiesta Bowl. Arizona with South Carolina, who played in the Sugar Bowl last year. Connecticut and South Florida for the Orange Bowl. Oklahoma and BYU for the Cotton Bowl. Troy and Auburn. Toledo and Texas State. And, of course, Ohio State and Clemson. So, I mean, regardless, we're going to get a bowl game. Ohio State's going to get in a bowl game. There's no halftime show because recruiting's all set. But, I mean, I'll show you the other guys that we got, what their skill sets are. I forgot to do that last episode. So, Ryan Gray, I mean, he's nothing too special. To me, he's kind of a work in progress. To me, he's a depth guy. So it is what it is. Shane Gray, 80 speed, nothing spectacular. 75 jumping for some reason. 86 elusiveness, great juke move and spin move. Carrying's not the best. He's got solid release, but yeah, I mean, he's just pretty elusive and's got good juke and spin, and the 88 acceleration is going to be solid. Johnny Smith, a 5-star. He's got 90 speed, 87 acceleration, 75 ball carrying, a little bit better. I don't know why he's 84 spectacular catch, but I mean, all right. 89 spin move, stiff arm 80, trucking 87. I mean, he is more of a power back, but 90 speed and 87 acceleration is going to be exciting. Let's see. We also got, I believe, where is he? We got Chad Harris for basically, if Jordan Williams leaves, we can have a third quarterback on the depth chart. Nothing spectacular. I don't see him starting for probably until his junior, maybe senior year, or not at all. And Abdul Rich, who I think is the gem of the class, plus 10 overall. That is the highest overall jump I've seen in any NCAA. 91 speed, 80 agility, 86 acceleration, 79 play recognition, 77 pursuit, 79 man coverage, 81 press, 82 zone coverage as a freshman. I want to get him on the field regardless. I don't care what he is or like on the depth chart. I think he is a day one starter, possibly our nickel corner. Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. David versus Goliath, really. We got 99 overall squad against a bunch of misfits, man. But it's really cool. You know, our first year in the Big Ten, I did not expect us to be here, but here we are. And we're ranked. So this is a very huge, huge game. As we have the potential to knock off another the number 2 team in the country's play spoiler for them, and win our first conference championship in the series and program history, at least at the Division I level. As Williams and Wallace are back, Wallace with a huge gain of 7. All right. No. Bro, why did he pitch it out so goddamn late? It is what it is. It's 39. It's gonna be tough. You know, they're 99 off defense, and Eric Leslie with the 24-yard gain. Big throw by Jordan. That's a big boy throw. As Alabama gets knocked off by South Carolina, Connecticut takes care of business. Screen to Wallace. Wallace, solid blocking, gain of 10, but didn't get the first. All right, sorry about that. Little weird Wi-Fi going, but we're Gucci. As it is going to be a 3-yard gain and moving the chains. The bread and butter of this offense, the read option. TJ had a great game last week. Can he continue it? Oh, Tyler, you got to block for me, dog. But he gets the first. If he blocked, man, that could have been a touchdown, but my boy got pancaked. As it's 1st and 10. TJ, he thought about bouncing it outside, but he's going to keep it for a gain of 5. We can't make mistakes against this team. This team's 99 overall, and so far with this logic of this EA, we can't make any mistakes. Eric Leslie with another pass. 10 moves the chains. Great audible by Jordan. 3 for 3, 44 yards. 1st and 10. I think they're expecting the run. I think they know it's going to be a run. Gain of 1. I would love to get 6, but I know realistically I'll take any points I can against this squad. Douglas drops it, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. You just can't drop it, man. It's the biggest game of the year. You haven't gotten a lot of playing time. Kind of shows why you haven't gotten a lot of playing time. This is probably going to be a very, very dangerous pass. Oh, did he get it? Oh, I don't know if he got it. All right, they're giving it to us. Shout out to Tyler, man. 19-yard bomb. Wallace, he gets in. And just like that, we take the lead. A 12-play, 88-yard drive. Roughly almost 3 minutes has passed. We probably shouldn't go all-out blitz, but Richards, who had a big game last week, stops. 7-3 Clemson, as they're no huddle team as well. Bo Brown, he stops them. Only 1. All right, and their quarterback is Shannon Bennett. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to lose to a quarterback named Shannon. Incomplete pass, forces the 3 and out. Let's go. I don't know. Maybe you could have called pass interference. Maybe not. But to me, it is what it is. Cox, he's going to return it. Oh, he's got a pretty solid return. Round to the 39-40, gain of 22. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, 7-0. We forced a 3-and-out. Let's not play stupid here. Don't force anything, nothing. Take what they give us. And he absolutely got rocked, but gain of 7. We can't have Williams taking licks like that, man. Not in this game. I trust Dustin, but we need all hands on deck to beat Ohio State like this. We need all hands on deck. All right. I'm just going to run it up with Wallace. Up the gut. Get 6. It's early, but shout out to our O-line. Our O-line's putting in the work, man. Don't fumble it. Weird tackles, but I'll get the gain of 6 in the first. Only 11 rushes to 5 passes, excuse me. As we're just going to keep it on the ground. Wallace gets stuffed for 2. I'm digging it. TJ's in the game now. In the backfield. Is it going to... it's going to be a loss of 2. All right. 2 for 2 on third downs today. 3rd and 10. I'm not super confident about these. Worst case is we're going to rush, get some yards. Oh, I feel like if we had better awareness, guys, that would happen. But let's take a 3. There should be no wind. It's a dome. And it's up. And it's good. We take a 10-point lead. Amen. At this point, I'll take any points that we can get. That means we kick field goals for the rest of the game. We kick field goals for the rest of the game. I don't care. I want points. As their tight end is going to get a big gain of 17. I stand corrected. He is not their tight end. He is their wide receiver. Whoops. Oh, you jibbed me, NCAA. You jibbed me. As Shannon gets a big run. 25. Darn you, NCAA. Why you got to jib me? Oh, you jibbed me almost again, but Bo Brown says otherwise. With the TFL minus loss of 2. I don't care what anyone says. He should be up for best linebacker in the country. It's because Lucas Johnson's had some big games. Chris Bonner has taken some of his tackles away. He's just been an absolute beast. Richardson, the great tackle, only a gain of 3, 3rd and 10. My bad, guys. I completely forgot, but they tried to do a halfback screen. They lost 1, and only 45 yards of total offense so far. They're probably going to nail it, but just in case, we're going to have hopefully a kick 6. Yep, right down Broadway. Our lead is back to a touchdown lead. It's kind of an interesting game so far. No, we're not going to take it out for once. All right, 1st and 10, 4:19 left in the half. We have a 7-point lead. Let's not get too nuts and crazy. To the fullback, and he drops it. And then you wonder why Jordan Williams' passing stats aren't that great, man. They just drop the ball like it's crazy. Wallace, he's going to get at least 3 back, 3rd and 7. All right, 6 of 9, nice for 64 yards, 2 for 3 on third downs today. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy comes in clutch. He's going to break away. Oh, he gets the shoot tackle, gain of 41. What a huge, huge play from Mac Daddy. He's underrated. He's bounced back this year. He's been kind of quiet. He hasn't had the biggest stats that I would like. But you know what? I'll take it as Williams gets a gain of 7. But that just means his junior is going to be better. I mean, he's definitely had a better this year than last year. So he's definitely growing and improving. I should have handed it off, but you know what? I'll take the 3. I'll take the 1st. Let's get it. I'm trying to limit Jordan's carries, the read option at least. As we get stuffed for a loss of 1. As Wallace has 7 rushes for 23 yards. Nothing too exciting. Oh my God, where was that pass? 3rd and 11. Maybe forwards. 3 for 4 on 3rd downs today. Maybe the play. Yeah, we'll try play action. Ooh. I should have thrown it away, man. Sack minus 14, loss of 14, 4th and 25. I don't even think we're in field goal range. Yeah, that's how bad our kicker is that we're not even in field goal range. That this is a punt. And it's an automatic touchback, so okay. Not the best drive, but it is what it is. Lucas Johnson, Bo Brown gets on the stop, and are we gonna tackle him? There we go. But he gets 4. To brag, but we do have the number 1 rush defense, yardage wise, in the country. As he gets pancaked, Bonner stops him, but gain of 16. All right. Elliott with a great stop. They call timeout too. He's slowly. I don't know. A lot of these guys play a lot better than their overalls. Man, they're just tearing it up. As Lucas Johnson's probably gonna wail him as my controller's just pooping the bed late at night. Bo Brown and Chris Bonner collide with TJ Jefferson. They get 8 though. Very weird collision. Probably shouldn't be in 2-man, but you know, I don't know what else to do. Plus, it's a screen. Bonner lays them out, but they get 5. Please do a screen again. Oh, Bo Brown gets a hit, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. Let's go. They're 1 for 3 on 3rd downs today. Oh, I read that perfect. I should have attacked it, but they get 5 and move the chains. And they call their second timeout. Part of me wanted to attack it, but I wasn't 100% sure. Richardson, Bonner's got it. They're slowly moving, gain of 17. Slowly getting picked apart by a guy named Shannon. Mitchell with the sack. That's a big sack. Let's go. Monte Mitchell gets in on the sack. McLeod, he gets on the pressure. Mullins, Bonner, stop him. 3rd and 2. He gets in. They're going to take they're going to tie the game up, excuse me, with 8 seconds left. All right. Unless we get a crazy kickoff return, we're going to have a tie ball game entering the halftime. Cox only gain of 5. Maybe we get something. I highly doubt it. But, you know, you may never know. As Victor Jackson, he's going to get it. We're going to call timeout. They wouldn't let us call timeout nothing, but I mean, let's get into the second half action. Shout out W Energy for being sponsor of all these videos and whatnot. So yeah, shout out to you, W Energy, and the code is in the link in the bio of this video. But second half action, I mean 10-10. Kind of Big Ten football game, as only a gain of 1, but great stop, man. I'm really excited for the freshmen to come in. If Crooks and McLeod, who are veterans, and they play pretty solid, I can't wait to see what our big-time recruit D-linemen do. But they get a gain of 14. Shannon is slowly picking us apart. Ooh, just threw it out of bounds. Shannon's a very lucky man, because there's 2 guys there, all that. Dump it down. Mullins with the huge hit, gain of 7, and it's going to be a big 3rd and 3. All right. I kind of want to bring the pressure. I want to bring some blitz. No, Joe Francis misses. Morris gets him. Bonner double checks, and he gets a gain of 15, though. They've had a pretty good, second quarter adjustment ever since our 3 and out. Wow, how does he get that wide open, man? How? First tape. Oh my goodness, Richardson, you got beat. That was your man. Wolf. All right, it's all right. We're still in this game. There's still a lot of football left. It's hard. They're a 99 overall team. We are not a 99 overall team, and we got an uphill climb. I just also have beef with Ohio State. I just not a big fan of Ohio State in general. So there's that. Oh my God, what a beast of a catch. Let's go. What a monster. Feed our wide receiver one. That's what we got to do, man. We got to feed our wide receiver one. As my controller got so hyped that it disconnected. That's what we need to do. It was a risky jump ball, but that's why he's a beast. And Wallace, he gets a gain of nothing to 2. I will take it. As we needed that life, we needed something there, man. As it's play action, we're just going to dump it down Mac Daddy. We'll to see another down gain of 4, 3rd and 3. 10 of 14, 179, nothing too sexy. 3 for 5 on. Oh, they read that beautifully. I kind of want to go for it. It's a 51-yard field goal. I don't trust my kicker, honestly. And to me, we got to go balls to the wall against Ohio State. We're already backs against the wall. Oh, to me, as they got a big run that I didn't get, but to me, man, if Victor just crossed something, what a great stop by Richardson. Way to redeem yourself, buddy. If Victor did across the field instead of going up along with the same guy, I think that would have helped a lot. I honestly don't regret going for it. Richardson again with Randy McDuffie with the catch. 3rd and 9. I don't regret it, because to me, we weren't going to make that 51-yard field goal. As McDuffie, he's going to get the first and then some. As the second half has kind of been all Ohio State, as Bo Brown gets a stop for one, where I don't know. You're really starting to see why they're 99 overall, as McDuffie's their tight end. As he threw it out for some reason, but I'll take it. 3rd and 9. I need a pick. I need something. Is it ballsy to basically go balls to the wall blitz? Yes. But I need pressure, and they get a gain of 23. As they're going to score, extend the lead. The 99 overall is kicking in. Not saying it's an excuse, but I am a true believer that sometimes NCAA does not want you to win. I had 1 3 and out, and then a turnover on downs. 2 mistakes. And before you know it, poof, I'm down. And NCAA's yeah, no, you're not catching up, bud. You thought. But, we're going to try. We're going to try, still establish the run, do something. Gain of 3. I just don't think we have the athletes yet to compete with Ohio State. Other Big Ten schools, yeah. But Mac Daddy and 3rd and 7. At this point, man, you're really starting to see why they're the best team in the whole damn country. One of the top teams, excuse me. We just got to throw it up to our guy. He gets it. Gain of 39. That's how you do it. Run no huddle too. Might as well, as their D tackle literally caught up to our guy. but gain of 5. We do not have the time at all to be messing around. Wallace, he's going to break it. He's going to get a big gain. Gain of 18. We're running no huddle. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Come on. All right, maybe Jackson, maybe Maples. I don't know who's going to be open. We're just going to take it to Leslie. Fight for the first, well, a little bit. All right, come on. Let's get a playoff. Tyler, he's going to get the first, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Put them 4s up. I don't think we're completely out of it, but I'm proud of how hard we're fighting with these boys. 24-10. We got 6 minutes. We could do this. I know we can. Oh, that should have been a pick. 2nd and goal. Woof, we got lucky there, man. I think they're playing the pass. Big time. Yep. Throw it out. Not the greatest play calling at the goal line. I'm not gonna lie. But 3rd and goal nonetheless. 4th and goal. I mean, we're hurting ourselves big time. Oh my God, bro. I mean, it wasn't the greatest throw, so that's my bad. His feet weren't set. I think we really didn't have, Mac Daddy really open, like, to the back of the end zone like it was supposed to. It is what it is. To me, it does stink that we're probably going to start 0-2 in conference championship games. But the fact that each time we've been in a conference, we have made a conference championship is big. Like, I did not expect year 1 in the Big Ten but here we are. I know there's a lot of football left, but I don't see us stopping them at all at this point in the game. NCAA is just basically saying, nah, maybe I didn't have the best play calling, but I really think sometimes EA is like, yeah, no, just because you're a lower seed doesn't mean you're going to win. As Bo Brown gets in the backfield. But listen, we're still fighting. I think we've earned the respect of Ohio State and the Big Ten. That's probably going to be a touchdown. No, Chris Bonner gets back in the play. Gain of 35, but I appreciate the hustle. It is what it is. I'm trying to get a stop, something. But McLeod and Francis, they're going to stop him at least. Yeah, touchdown. 21-point lead. 4 minutes left. It sucks, but I also understand that, our defense is not that good. I think our offense could hang, but the fact that our offense had 3 bad drives, and they've scored. Maybe I could have chewed more clock, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. All you can do is just play. And as much as I hate it, I wish it was a closer game, especially during the second half. But there's nothing I can do. 2 turnover on downs. The stupid pick, not the best play calling in terms of goal line situation last drive. A lot of factors. play into it as we dump it off to Wallace. Wallace gets 6, but 3rd and 1. I mean, Ohio State's just better. They're built different. As we get the first, like, eventually I want to get to that Ohio State type of freakness. I'm hoping our recruiting class will help that a lot. We have a top 5 recruiting class coming in. I'm really hoping that helps a lot. As Williams, he's just going to scramble for his life, man. Hustle, I love it. At this point, we're playing for pride. We're playing for, I mean, we're going to go to a bowl game. I can't be too upset about it. Victor Jackson with a big step back and whatnot. But like I said, we're bowl eligible. First year we won. We're in the conference championship game in a Power 5. I think that really shows that, we're a program on the rise, and a lot of recruits can come here and get into the hype, as that should have been picked. But 2:40 left in the game. There's not a lot else I could say except just you got to keep on rolling with the punches. As Williams gets hit, and he got absolutely shelled. So now Dustin Miller's going to come in, our freshman quarterback phenom. He's going to throw a tutty to Cox in the garbage time TD. But Virginia Tech knocks off Clemson. Wow. That is wild. Wow, that is crazy. As they're going to take a field goal. Nailed it. 47 left. I don't know if Williams is, even if he is hurt, I don't think we're going to bring him back. It's pointless. We need him for the bowl. So I think you're going to see Dustin Miller. I say that now, and guess who's back in the game? Yeah, you know what? We'll leave him in until incompletion. 9-30. Not the greatest stat line. Douglas, he finally gets a catch. Let's go. It's about time, man. Oh, I mean, I wanted to run another play. I'm like, no auto, but okay. Please press yes. I'm looking for Tyler. Wallace, he's not giving up. I love it. I love him, man. He's not giving up. No one's giving up on this team. Maybe Jackson. I think that would be very cool if we could get Jackson on the wheel route. I mean, a little bit early, but I'll take the 11 yards. This is the most he's thrown, I think, in a long, long time. What? No. No. Alright, well, GG's. That's terrible. That was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. And then they had the audacity to be like, oh, let's review it. For what? Why do you need to review it? And then they had the play stand like, yeah, no, it was an interception. I'm nuts. Of course it's going to stand. Like, what else do you think was going to happen? Yep, just a bullet. All right. That boy Shannon took it personally. That I made fun of him saying that he had a girl name because he lit us up in the second half, man. He really did. Dustin Miller was one of our few touchdowns, one completion for 12 yards. Jordan Williams, he struggled. 3 picks. 2 of them were my fault. The stupid pick 6 was not mine. That was complete bull. Jordan Williams, he led the team with rushing. Wallace 9. TJ had 2. Receiving wise, Wallace had 7. Victor had 4. Tyler, even though with a drop, had 4 catches, 110. TJ had -2. Cox had 1 catch, 12 yards in the tutty. 4 drops in total by all of our guys. That's fun. Only sacked once defensively. Bo had 11, 7, 5, 4. Couple tackles for a loss by Brown, but 1 sack. Other than that, no pass deflections, nothing. We got in the backfield very little, not even a quarterback set. No, 1 sack, that's it. And 4 tackles for a loss. Besides that, we did not get in the backfield, and that was the big reason why Ohio State just beat us down. So Robert Gibson wins the Heisman, beating Alexander from Clemson. He must have popped off in that ACC championship game. So shout out to him. And we're going to Orlando to play Alabama. Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide in the Capital One Bowl. Quickly to wrap up the episode, we're going to look at the award winners. Jimmy won the Maxwell. Brewster won that. Chris Bonner won the Chuck Bednarik. 69 tackles. Nice. 8 tackles for a loss. Couple of sacks, 4 picks. The sophomore, we love it. Shout out Chris. Nagurtsky, nope. O'Brien, Jimmy, no surprise. Walker, yep. Blitnikoff, nope. Mackey, nope. Best returner, Cox finished 5th. All right, at All Americans, UConn has a quarterback. That is first. That's wild. Air Force, Brewster, Casey Davis, disgusting. Couple Virginia Tech guys, Ohio State defensive line. Chris Bonner gets a first-team All-American. We love to see it. He had a hell of a year, honestly. And then any second team? So the guy who won the Heisman, second team, because that makes sense. Anyone? Nope. Freshman. Yeah, Tyler. No surprise. Anyone else make it? Yeah. Oh, Robert Richards and Joe Francis and Demetrius Cox. Good job, boys. As we look at first team, shout out Shannon for being first team. McDuffie, Tyler being one of the first team guys. Basically their entire offensive line, besides the center. Almost their entire defensive line. Their linebacking core. Almost all their corners. Chris Bonner, and Demetrius Cox, rightfully so. Second team, Bo Brown and Joe Francis. So it's Oregon versus Ohio State in the BCS National Championship. I believe that was the first college football playoffs, so that's something. Toledo and Texas State for the GoDaddy.com Bowl. Oklahoma and BYU for the Cotton Bowl. Orange Bowl, Virginia Tech and Arizona. South Carolina is back in the Sugar Bowl against Arizona. Nebraska and West Virginia for the Fiesta. Rolls is Clemson and Connecticut, the weirdest matchup of all time. Texas and Iowa, and then our weird little matchup of Hobart and Alabama. But next episode will be the season 3 finale against Bama. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully we can get our first bowl win on school history, but all in all, to me, the way that we started the season, it's been successful. And I can't be proud enough of this group, and I hope we just beat Bama. But if you guys made it this far in the video, you guys are awesome. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Peace.